A Song About Singing by Reeve Aldrich, 1866 to 1892. O nightingale, the poet's bird, a kinsman dear thou art, who never sings so well as when the rose-thorns bruise his heart. But since thy agony can make a listening world so blest, be sure it cares but little for thy wounded, bleeding breast. Okay, this is a poem by Reeve Aldrich. She was an American. She was born in New York City. She went to live in the country when she was 8 years old. She was educated by her mum. She got married when she was 18 and went to Minnesota, where she graduated from medical school. She was constantly writing poems, and sadly she died aged 26. I think if she'd lived longer she would have produced some good poems. Some more good poems, a lot more. So, A Song About Singing. So, what's this about? Well, let's see. Superficially, this poem is about the nightingale singing. Yeah? And it's saying that the nightingale sings most beautifully when it's in pain, when it's suffering. And I think maybe this is also then drawing a parallel to the role suffering plays in the creation of the greatest art. And perhaps when people are in pain, then they produce some of their best works. But the thing to remember is the world doesn't care about that bit. The world doesn't care that you're in pain, that you're suffering. Yeah, so perhaps you can see the torture in some of Van Gogh's work, but nobody really much cares about how he was going crazy and how how much pain and suffering he was in. So, this is the idea of the poem. O nightingale, the poet's bird, a kinsman dear thou art. So, the nightingale, you are a bird belonging to poets. Yeah, you are a dear and lovely bird. And you never sing so well as when rose-thorns bruise his heart. So the nightingale sings most beautifully when the thorns of the roses are cutting his heart. So this is talking about emotional pain, these rose thorns. This is a metaphor that when the thorns of the rose are hurting him, are hurting his heart, then this is when the nightingale sings most beautifully. But since thy agony can make a listening world so blest. So the pain of the nightingale, yeah, blesses the world with the most beautiful, the most fantastic singing. Be sure, remember, it cares but little for thy wounded, bleeding breast. So it really does. The world really doesn't care that you're in pain. Yeah, the world is just interested in the beauty and what you can give it, and it doesn't really care about you. And I think this is, well, it's one way of looking at things. So yeah, we take the beauty from these things, but we never think of the cost for the artist or for people. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. A Song About Singing by Reeve Aldrich.